Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you don't know who I am, hi, I'm Janiece. If you've been here for a while, you know I'm obsessed with planning, with organizing, because it just works for me. I'm a student, I'm a YouTuber, I'm an influencer, bro. It is a lot to manage, and I definitely can't keep track of everything going on in my life inside my head, which is why I love to plan everything. And you know, since New Year's is coming very soon and it's that season of planning, you know, for the new year, writing down our goals, all of that, I decided to show you guys how I plan my life using Notion, and I'm so excited to announce that today's video is sponsored by Notion. Alright, so in today's video I'm going to be taking you through my Notion. All right, I'm inviting you to my Notion, my personal space. We're going to take a tour through my Notion and I'm going to kind of explain everything to you. Notion is so customizable, right? My Notion is going to probably look a lot different from yours, but that's a great thing. You customize it to your needs and to your taste. So I'm going to show you mine. I'm going to explain to you why I have certain things, how I did it, and yeah, if you're interested, come along. Alright, so on my iPad I obviously use the app as opposed to the website. When I open my Notion, this is literally the first thing I come to. Alright, this is my personal homepage, so to say. So first of all, on your Notion page you can have a cover, which is what is over there, and you can change your cover actually. So Notion offers you know, some covers for you, and they have quite a variety of covers, but you can also upload something. So you can upload a picture from Pinterest or something. You can, you know, use a link. You can just copy the link from Pinterest and paste it here, or you can use Unsplash, which is also offered by Notion. So aside that, you can also have an icon on every page. My icon currently is just a heart. You know, you can change it. You can use all the emojis or like the cover. You know, you can choose a custom one and upload a file, and you can have a title for every page. Mine just says welcome home, so I could change it whenever I wanted to. Now on my home page I decided I wanted, you know, everything in one. So when I kind of open it, I decided where I'm going to go. So I've separated my Notion. The main parts of my Notion are basically into personal, work, and uni. So for example, when I go into personal, we're going to do each of them one by one. When I go into personal, you can see, you know, I have my personal page right over there, and this is just customized to me. You can have whatever you want, and there's so many templates. I forgot to mention that as well. You don't have to do all this by yourself. You can actually get templates. You can use other people's templates, and if you find one that you like, you can customize the template to your needs. So in my personal, I always have like a quote at the top or like a question. So mine just says, how are you doing, baby girl? Because, you know, I want to check on myself. So in the beginning over here I have 3 links. The first one is a daily check-in page, and I just have, you know, some questions for myself, and I can put answers without actually typing. You know, I put some tag options for myself. So for example, today I'm 100%. How is my mental health? I think my mental health is great. I can also journal over here. So this is, for example, 13th December, and I can write whatever happened or however I'm feeling. And also at the top, you know, if you are trying to just go back to a particular page, for example, the last thing over there shows the page you're currently on. I'm on my daily check-in page. I can just click personal and it'll take me back to the personal page. I also have my weekly plan. When I go to my weekly agenda, it's just this template, and this template I didn't actually make myself. I got this template from somewhere else. I don't remember where, but somewhere. Just let me show you quickly. If you go to add a page, for example, and you scroll down, you see so many templates that are actually offered by Notion. So if I go to weekly to-do list, you know, there's a template that you can easily click use at the top, and you have it. So now all you need to do is kind of just type in the stuff yourself and customize it to your needs. Alright, so back to my weekly plan. As you guys can see, I just have my week at a glance. So this is how I plan my week Now over here, that is just for me. I have my workout schedule just because I like to have it there, and I also have a progress check where I can upload pictures. I'm not going to open that right now. I have my 2022 vision board. I've not yet created my 2023 vision board, but once I do, I will add it here. I have my 2022 goals. I'm not going to go into that just because it's a bit personal. I have my 2023 goals, and I have my 5-year plan, so you can do what works for you. And I also have my finance planning, which is very important to me as well. So that is it for my personal page, and as I said, you can customize this to what you need and what you want to see every day. So when we go back to welcome home, we can go to my work page, and I'm just going to quickly go through this. I'm a content creator, so obviously if I'm planning my life, this is part of my life. So over here under my socials, I have my YouTube plan, and I have basically the same for Instagram, for TikTok, and over here I have like my video ideas. And this is so cool for me. Notion has like a bunch of views. For example, this is a board view, so it's so easy to see. I can see like my ideas, and like I can shift them, and I have different categories. For example, these are just the ideas. I can shift it to filmed. Once I've filmed it, I can shift it to edit, and I can shift it to posted once it's posted. So this just helps me to keep track, because randomly sometimes I just think of video ideas, and then if I don't write it down, I'm going to forget. And this is very easy. So for example, this is the calendar view, and I can just add, for example, Notion video, and this just helps me see when I want to post certain things, especially when there's a deadline, when it's a sponsored video, something like that, and I can easily just move this around. All right, now going down, I have my media kit for brands, and I also have a little to-do list, which is only for my work stuff. Going down once more, aside from YouTube and Instagram and social media, I also have an Etsy shop. So I also have some details for my Etsy shop, and I also like to keep quick links to my channels and to my account. So if I click this, it takes me directly to my YouTube channel. Now when we go to uni, I think I use this one the most because obviously I'm a student first. Yes, I also have some quick links over here. I have my model handbook, so that just shows me my courses and stuff like that, and I have some uni pages that I need to see frequently. I also have important dates. So for example, Christmas break is in a few days, as you can see, and this is in a timeline view. I could actually change it to, for example, the calendar view, and now it shows as a calendar. And I also have this thing where I have my graduation timeline. So according to this, my graduation is going to be in 2 years, 8 months, 1 day, 14 hours, 33 minutes and a few seconds. And for this, I actually use a website called Indify, and it's really great because you can create customized Notion widgets. When I scroll down, I have my course schedule, which is very important. So for example, I have my timetable for the week, and I also have my exam schedule. This is actually completed. I can change it, which is great. Everything is so customizable. For example, you can change the color of this. Let's make it purple. Done. So you can change the colors of everything, and it's just so great because you can customize it how you want. So that is it for my uni page. I forgot to tell you, I also have my Spotify playlist, so you can link a lot of things. For example, I just link my Spotify and it's right there. But yeah, so I just have my study playlist linked. Now when we go back and we go further down, I have another playlist on my main page. All right, so I just have kind of my everyday playlist that I like to listen to. So I'm chilling, I'm good, I'm kicking back. Right, before I get copyrighted, that is just an example of it. And when I scroll down, I have kind of like my favorite place, which is just my recipe list, my movie list, my wish list. You can add whatever list you have. I'm not going to go into that, but when I just find something new, I just put it there so I have it. And whenever I'm thinking, oh, I really want to watch a movie but I don't know what movie, I can go and check my movie list, and when I come down, I have my monthly overview calendar. So whenever there's like an important date, for example, I'm going back home on the 23rd, so it's right there, home 23rd. And I also have some quick links over here. When I go back here, let me show you guys some of the other things I've used Notion for, except from my regular everyday planning. I do use Notion to plan all my vacations. So for example, I recently went to Dubai and I used Notion to plan my Dubai trip. So my trip was in June, so for example, I kind of made a rough outline of everything I wanted to do, and I used Notion to do that, and it's very simple. Another thing I used Notion for, which was really great, was my business launch. And if you don't know, I launched my lashes in 2021, and you know, my lashes are in collaboration with another brand, so it was great that we could share this Notion page. So everything I put here, you know, I could send it to my partner and they could, you know, see everything. They could make changes, they could add stuff basically. So let me just do a quick how-to, just so that you guys kind of see. You guys have seen on my Notion, and some of you are probably wondering. Honestly, trust me, it's very easy. Let's take this fresh page, and first of all, let's add the cover. So let's change the cover. Maybe let me upload something. Let's see, let's use this. Let us call this page let's see, I don't know, hi. Let me just say hi. Let's add an icon. I'm just going to use an emoji, and I'm just going to pick this heart because it's cute. So you have two options when you're first creating a page. You can either straight ahead go in, add stuff, you know, go scroll through whatever templates Notion offers. For example, with students, like there's so many templates, honestly guys. I personally prefer to start with an empty page. So you just click empty page and you have a blank canvas to work with. All right, so let's say, let us add a call out, something. So let's just say this is my Notion, right? And you can change the color of this as well. So for example, let's go with the purple background, even though that is not my theme. So another thing you can do is at the top right corner, the three dots over there, when you click it, you can change the font of your Notion. So there are three options, and I always go with mono. As you guys can see, it's kind of like that typewriter font. And also what I like to do is I like to make it full width, because I just feel like it looks good. And this is just about the aesthetic. All right, so maybe, let me see, let me add a text, and we're going to make this a column. So when you go to turn into and you go down here, for example, if I make it 3 columns, and over here we can add like what, a picture. All right, so as you guys can see, once you create the column, everything is going to be in that column. So it's just like easier. So for example, over here I can add like a list view of something. Yeah, so you guys can see, and you can make one column bigger than the other. It's really easy to figure out as you go. So that is just kind of an example of how you can start creating your page. I'm not going to like go further than that. That's just kind of show you it's so simple, and there's so many ways to do it. If you're new and honestly you are not the type of person like me that cares about to being aesthetically pleasing and all of that, just go ahead and use Notion's templates and just get on with it and do what you want to do. And you know, the great thing is you can share your Notion pages. You don't have to share your whole Notion. You can just share like a specific page, and it just keeps everything in check for me, because it's like I go, you know, I can keep progress, I can track how things are going, I can see all my ideas that I would have probably forgotten about if I didn't put them right here. And it's just a great way to have everything in one spot. And yeah guys, that is it for how I personally plan my life using Notion, and you can do it too. It's very easy to use, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. I also have a link in my description box below where you guys can go and download Notion and start using it. as always, I'll be back on more videos. Peace.